Hallo allemaal, ik ben Joey van Gaming en Mios. En vandaag ga ik Portal spelen, Portal 2. Ja, we gaan een nieuw spel laden. En werkt niet. Nou, ik ga deze serie doen in plaats van in Slimeranger. Een paar redenen. 1. Slimeranger keek bijna niemand naar. Dus wil ik dit gaan doen. 2. Dit vind ik ook zelf veel leuker.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
Dus ja.
Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
Nou. Dit is kunst. Heel
You should
saai.
now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
Nou. Ik ben benieuwd wat er gaat gebeuren.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9. This courtesy call is
Hello?
to inform you
Anyone in
that
there?
all subjects should
Hoe lang zou ik geslapen hebben? Hij zegt niet hoe lang. Hoeveel dagen? Oh. Er gebeurt iets bij mijn portal. Probeer het te repareren momenteel. Oh.
Friend? Why not open the
Zo,
door?
technical difficulties.
Oh God, you look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all
Volgens mij
fine. All
ben jij
right.
degene
Don't
die
move.
kalm moet
I'm
blijven.
gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
Wat gebeurt er? Oh, dat is
You all right down there? Can you
We
hear
are
me?
expanding.
Hello?
Oh, technische difficulties. Kunst is ook helemaal veranderd.
Most test subjects do experience
Yeah?
some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage.
Oh.
But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes.
Ja.
Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on?
Ja.
The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky.
Kun je dit wel?
And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of.
Oh.
Why? It's close.
Wat is er met
Can
de
you
rest
see?
gebeurd?
Am I gonna make it
Nee.
through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. I just gotta concentrate.
Dit is zo fijn.
And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see now I hit that one. I hit that one.
Ja, die heb je wel een heel klein beetje geraakt.
Okay, listen, we should get our stories straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here.
Oké.
I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
Oké. Kunnen we hier gewoon neerzetten? Nee. Hey,
Good news. That is not a docking station.
Oh.
So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Dus de pistool staat maar.
There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are... Good luck!
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Oké. Oh. Ik zie er niet uit zo te zien. Jee. En die radio. Zie. Oh, ik zie hier zitten. Nee, het kost alleen maar tijd. Stop maar gewoon die zonder. Is de radio? Ah, neem mee.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Wow. Waar is mijn radio? Radio? Daar. Ben je wel oké?
Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through.
Jammer. Dat is wel heel naar. Nou. Aperture Laboratories. Nou, dit wordt een tijdje wachten. Maar ik ga dit opnemen in plaats van slimeranger. Ik heb hier nog deels.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Je ziet wel straks later de eerste videobloek. Oké, dat is goed. En dan deze knop. Die pakken. En hier naartoe. En de. Ja, perfect. Daar. De deur is open en dan kom ik daardoor de portaal te openen. Maar we moesten op zoek gaan naar een pistool.
Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Oh, dat klinkt niet goed. Laboratories. Ja. Ik vind het spel is wel
If
echt
the Earth
veel
is currently
wachttijd.
governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Oh, oké. Is het goed of slecht? Is het twee...
Hey! You made it!
Hey, hallo.
There should be a portal device on that podium over there. I can't see it though. Oh!
Oh.
Hello? Can you see the portal gun? Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm
Ja,
gonna
ik
do?
ben
I'm
levend.
gonna work on the assumption that
Portaalpistool
you're
zie.
still alive. and I'm just gonna wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back. And assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. Alright, brilliant. Go team! See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
Heb je dit gemaakt? Ben ik dat? Ben ik... Oh. Laat ik maar een portaalpistool pakken. De portaalgun. Oh. Dat was best falend. Nou. Ben je hierboven, hè? Echt door. Is dit dan? Moet ik hier al zijn? Te verlaten uit. Proberen.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the laws of robotics to share.
Is robots? Betekent dat we daar? Betekent dat we dan?
Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the laws of robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
Oké, nou, handig. Dan een klacht indienen omdat ik mijn gedachten ben verloren. Dat ik te lang heb geslapen. Weet niet. Er valt er weinig klachten te dienen, denk ik.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed. In 3, 2, 1.
Deze test lijken een beetje degene van Portal eind. Die heb ik trouwens ook, maar... nee. Ja, perfect. Dus 1. Dat is 2. Nee. Dit is 2, hè?
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Oké, nou bedankt. Hier kan ik niet heen. Omlopen. Wat is hier dan? Wat heeft het allemaal te betekenen? Nou ja. Mijn vriend. Een blikje voer. Blikje eten. Als dit bericht voorgeprogrammeerd is. En ik weet niet voor hoe lang, maar voor een hele lange tijd. Hebben hier dan mensen ooit geleefd? Laboratories. Nou.
If the enrichment center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
En dan ook testen met ruimteafval als onderdeel. Oh, dat werkt niet. Oh, een kubus. Ja, een kubus. Kubus en blokje. Nou, dat ging goed. En heb ik nog een kubus nodig. En hoe kan ik dat doen? Dat is deze. Oh, kijk, snap hem. Zo, kijk, tadaa. Oh, niet in het water vallen. Want dat is heel giftig. En deze. Wacht. Is dat dan net een camera?
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Nou, dat is even laag. Ik denk dat ik ga zeggen, ja, het is het einde van de video. Ik zie je dan graag de volgende keer.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portion.
Do the Mario swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step and then again. Let's do the Mario.